Oh, it turns out this camera actually does work after all. It's a bit too good, if you know what I mean. As today, welcome back people to Barcelona. We've got quite a big day. We aim to not only just retain the title, which if you've seen the last episode, didn't go according to plan to start us off with, but we've got a Champions League to retain. Big spoiler if you haven't seen the last season, as welcome back guys to episode number 3 of season number 3 here of the Barcelona FIFA 22 rebuild. It's not really a rebuild anymore, however saying that, we made huge steps forward in the last episode to, well, I'd say 1 step forward, 2 steps back with the form. Because without spoiling anything, you need to go ahead and watch that one before this one. Make sure you go back. You can go down in the description to click the last one with the link. Also, there's links down there you can follow for the Instagram, the Twitter, and of course the subscribe buttons just above it if you want to help the channel out massively. A like would be appreciated as well as today's fixtures you can see right here. Starting the Champions League journey off with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Dropped off a little bit in real life at the moment, but I'm sure we can get a victory. We're going to be, of course, playing that one as we're going to simulate Almeria. We're going to play Sevilla and play Atletico Madrid, I think. I do want to, of course, keep focus on the league a little bit, as then Moscow can be simmed and Valladolid can be simmed as well before we move into the next month. Vallecano, a team that does very well in real life against Barca. Pretty sure the fans know what I mean. Not the greatest of results, as I'm pretty sure you guys will join me in saying, as the team for Mönchengladbach, which are the, I'd say, second favourites in our group, Olympiacos and Lokomotiv Moscow, I mean no offence, but this team we're playing is very strong. Of course, we suffered the injury to Ansu Fati. We've lost Ferran, so it's a new look starting front three. As Ter Stegen is in goal, Mazraoui, De Ligt is playing, although a little bit tired. He's amazing. And now partnered up with Ronnie Araujo. I cannot wait to see the partnership they have. As Cucurella is at left back still. Dani Olmo comes in, Mr. Champions League. Kessié and Frankie in the middle with Memphis Depay's up front. We've got Dembele at the right hand side and Eze on the left. As one thing I do want to do now where we have, of course, Araujo back, is I want to give him that captain's armband. I want him as my captain, as hopefully he could be lifting the Champions League trophy at the end of this season. In order, of course, to win that trophy though, we've got to beat what is in front of us. As here is the Mönchengladbach team coming up. Jan Sommer's still going in goal. Marvin Frederick and Valentin something. Jeffrey Schlupp on the bench. Stefan Lainez, Ivan Toney with Gomez and Bemba and Frederick at the back. Castellanos on the wing. Kone Pazina and Benzabinani. He's usually left back with Hoffman, Ajuk and Boas Santos up front. May have butchered some pronunciation, but it's not as good as a lineup as I thought. Where's the player? Where's the Thurams? Where's them players in their team? They need them, as hopefully we can have a good first time against them. But De Ligt's made a mistake. Luimo Santos has threw his chip to Stegen, and 3 minutes into the Champions League, we go behind in our second season. Matthijs De Ligt on his Barca debut in the Champions League with a horrific error. Now that is really disgraceful. He tries to put it across to his centre-back partner. The striker just goes straight through. Ter Stegen is weirdly diving. And the striker scores to put them 1-0 up. Now that's a rough start, ain't it? De Ligt, get it right this time. There we go. I mean, he's been perfect in the games up to this, but another off pass at the start of this game. That is not great, as now Dani Olmo onto Eze on the wing. Want a good performance from him. Kessié round to the Moroccan youngster as he's going to keep on running. Now into Memphis Depay. Slide tackle coming in. We've avoided it. Not the right pass. And I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but is that Angel Gomez at centre-back for Gladbach? I might be completely wrong, but it looks like him. It's the same size, number 16, as Hoffman on the way forward. 20 minutes into this lively one. Araujo misses his challenge. Hopefully it wasn't too early to put him back in, as that's round the corner straight away. Poor ball, which we will read. And of course, Ter Stegen against his former club, which might be mistaken, but did he come through the ranks at Gladbach? If you do know, correct me in the comments if I am incorrect, but he was a Gladbach legend a bit. As Araujo with a mistake now. I can understand him a little bit. He has been out for a while, but we're just panicking in the Champions League. As Alawi making a good run. We've opted for Memphis. This could be a good attack right here. If we can get it across the box. Back into Memphis Depay. And it's level. It was quite a poor header as well, right at Jan Sommer. But the Dutchman managed to squeeze it in. Does end up in the back of the net, but very, very fortunate. Across the box, and it's a header downwards, but a bit too central for my liking. Still it went in. Take a lead all day long as Frankie de Jong into Dani Olmo. Can we get the confidence of flowing? This is some good passing now. Memphis Depay is down this wing. He's got a gap again. He's on an assist already. Could he do something else with this ball? He does the same cutback he did previously. Across the box. Memphis. One more. Onto the man in the middle. And it's a goal from Ousmane Dembele this time. And we have turned the game on its head. His Borussia counterpart when he was at Dortmund. Now behind. A brilliant finish from the Frenchman. He's trying to come into his own. Now that Ferran Torres has gone. He took a touch as well. Just steadied himself before putting it back in. 2-1. And Marc Cucurella with a pass across the back line, actually working again this time. Kessié to spread one out wide. Brilliant ball into Eze as it's almost half time. He's had a very good half as the youngster. As Dani Olmo, oh, that was going through for Memphis. But the referee blows his whistles and Bemba got a little bit of a block. Maybe he thought he was going to stop it going through as the scoreline is 2-1. I'd say we're comfortable, but until the job is done, I am not going to count on anything, should I say, as Kessié with a pass across into Frankie de Jong. Now onto Ousmane Dembele again. Tried to get that around the corner and does now. Mazraoui. Frankie de Jong. That's a good turn from Memphis Depay. Stays away from his man. Kessié. That's a good one round the corner. And Easy trying to join in the fun himself. Strikes the defender. Can he get to this ball? He does. Prevents an actual corner kick. But he's going to deliver a good one in. Memphis had to be closer. Good stuff on this wing, I've got to say, as he's got another pass in the middle. This is a good move. Memphis Depay. Sommer with a save. Chance for 3. And we should be taking it because they could score from another mistake we make if we're not careful. As Eze, a good chance to whip a ball into Ousmane Dembele. And that is way over. As they change their striker, I change my winger, Adama Traore, on for Ousmane. We'll rest him. So, of course, he is a starter now, and we've got a league game not far behind, as that's a pass around the corner. Memphis Depay onto Dani Olmo. Eze making a good run. He will pass it back centrally. Memphis Depay just not come through. And they're going to try and attack again. They are offside up front, but that's a good turn. It's a very good turn. Kone in the middle. De Ligt comes across. He's grown into the game a bit now. Very nice from him as Eze to try and just jog this forward a little bit. Memphis will look out wide for Adama. He's got the pace, but not the fitness. We'll go back out wide. Mazraoui. Can we cross this into Memphis at the near post? Goes for a scorpion kick. Not too shabby, Alonso. And a ball into the box right here. And oh, Frankie de Jong. It's coming off in a minute, but he almost made a mistake there. We're going to put Pedri on. Save Frankie a bit of fitness for the league. As the other sub we've made is Daniel Gil up front for Memphis Depay. That should be happening shortly. As Adama running down the line. Would be good to wrap this game up. It's through to Depay again. Save. Easy header. And he won't get the chance for a hat-trick, but he will, hopefully, get the goal that sees us over the line. Memphis, you beauty. That's why they teach you at a young age. Follow your shots in. Do not just take it for granted. That's a good save, Jan Sommer with the leg. But then an easy header for Memphis. And Castelentos now onto Hoffman with the back heel. Now into Kone. And like I said, Gil has come on. And Pedri we're going to put on for a little bit, of course, as here is Gil on the ball, gets away from his man, onto Dani Olmo. And now Traore making the run down the wing. Adama Traore is going to get on this, and he's shredding this defender. Well, they don't have another defender at that side every time. Good header off the crossbar and down. Eze deserves a goal from his performance, but doesn't get it there, as Adama can't keep it. Very unfortunate as a ball over the top. De Ligt reading that one easily. Down to Adama, man's on the deck. Can we get another one? Goal difference against these, so I'm pretty sure we'll come second in this group. Could be crucial, as Eze with a cut inside, onto Gil. Still looking for his first Barca goal, and stinging the gloves of Jan Sommer. A good shot there from the youngster, and you can see the encouragement we're giving him right there, as we've got Matthijs de Ligt in the box. I've got to aim for him. Can we make it 4? That's a good ball, just at the front post. To Manu Kone, though, who's hit it far out. But the final whistle goes, and we do come from behind, from the early scare, to win 3-1 at Camp Nou. Brilliant result, and we'll take that all day long, as our first game back in the Champions League for the second consecutive season is a good one. And straight on to Almeria, as I've made a couple of rotations for the next team. We are away from home, and they are in 15th. So I feel like the changes can happen, even bench changes. I do want to rotate this squad a bit more. keep some players happy, get the rotation going, as even Matthijs de Ligt's dropped out, fitness reasons. Atletico next, important game that one, as even Busquets back on the bench, Ilias as Ter Stegen in goal, Mazraoui, Araujo back to the right, and Christensen asked to play. It's 15th place Almeria, we're going to give him that chance, with Dest at left back, Pedri, Kessie and Frankie de Jong, definitely want him playing most games, with Adama Traore played very well on the right, Ezelau is very tired, so Ousmane will switch to the left, and Memphis will stay up front. Do want to see the youngsters get an impact in this game though. That's of course if we need to call upon them. And you might be thinking, Max, why have you gone into this game? You said you was actually going to play Sevilla. Yeah, I think I am going to play Almeria, simulate Sevilla and then play Atletico Madrid, because then we should get players rotated, and Almeria have always got a draw against us. I want to build some confidence up in this team, so we'll play Sevilla. We haven't played Almeria in game in a while, so we're going to play these with Stanek in goal, Buniel, Marias, Babic and Centelles. See, good rated players. Jakic and Samu Costa. They've got Vasharian, Lazo and Robertone, with Lucas Nemecha now their striker. It's a very good team. I'd say just slightly behind Sevilla, so maybe I've actually underestimated them with the team we've put out. Like I said, want to see some promising performances. Want to build the fitness of Ronnie Araujo up a little bit more as well, so get into the Atletico Madrid game in a couple of games' time, as Pedri pass forward, lost it straight away. Quite a common theme that, as ball forward as well. Christensen with the knock away into Adama Traore. Now Kessie to run with the ball at his feet. Adama is just in front of him. Adama Traore around this corner here is Nusar Mazraoui. Going to cut back, not cross it. They've got a couple of players back. Well, say a couple, a lot, as Pedri tries to go around the houses. Just tackled. Yari Vasharian on the ball here. Smart turn past Christensen. He's got to be off. He's got to be off. He is. Jeez, linesman, you took a while with the flag right there. Lucas Nemecha's goal will not count. I don't get nervous, but I did get a bit woohoo, as we've got a man down. Don't tell me it's Depay. It's not Adama. Adama's right there. I think Memphis Depay has gone down. Our striker. And we've just loaned out Richarlison, which is great, as Lazo running forward into Centelles. We're going to have to take him off. And who have we got on the bench? Jill. We'll have to give him a chance, as Jakic through the gap. Robertone out wide. Yari Vasharian looking for a little bit of a gap. Goes backwards into Aitor Buniel. Back again. Just chasing this round a little bit too much though. Vasharian back heel onto Robertone. We're going to stay in the middle. Chip is not a good one. Header's missed. But we do get there in the end, and Ter Stegen with a catch. And I am going to have to opt for the youngster. At least it's not a crucial injury, so hopefully he's back for the Atletico Madrid game. I don't mind if he misses Sevilla with like a 5-day injury. Just be back for Atletico, as a pass out wide into Mazraoui. He's still in the box pointing for it, as Adama opts for the edge of the box. Kessie to release one, and a brilliant save. We don't have De Ligt or Depay in the box right now though, so we'll have to try some different things from corners. Jill is on. Pedri with the short ball to him. That's a good ball. Christensen flying, and it wasn't far wide. Struggling to beat this underrated team down right here. They are putting some good moves together and actually threatening more than Mönchengladbach even did, as Lucas Nemecha on a run. Araujo is alongside. Lazo trying to get past the big run, as he does get the ball away. Tries to anyway. That will fall to Kessie. Sprint away, please. There we go. Adama. We've got Jill up front, who's getting a long stint of game time today, which he hasn't had before. Pass into him. Can he get that to the side? He can. Dembele across to Adama, who scores his first goal in Barca colours in absolutely ages. You've got to feel good for him on a start. And what a good bit of tiki-taka. The beast hopefully is back. Brilliant ball through from Jill. And then just unselfish play from Ousmane Dembele coming into form himself to give it to the big man. Very nice lead we hold, as Ousmane Dembele to run away with it right here as well. Little bit of trickery. Tried to catch the defender out a little bit, as Adama gets it now. Frankie de Jong. Floodgates should open once we take the lead against this side, as that's a good whipped in ball. Jill off the crossbar. And Marias winning his header against Frankie de Jong. Unconventionally so, and Ousmane is offside, but Jill could have had his goal. So incredibly unlucky, as Kessie cuts inside almost half time now, as he spreads the ball out wide to the big man. He's got to run at the defender. Mazraoui is around, but he doesn't get the ball. The half time whistle goes instead. We do have the lead against our bogey team right here, and I will take it all day long. You heard me correctly. I'd take a 1-0 against these as whoa, Robertone starting this second half off with a pop shot, which almost caught us out a little bit there. It shows you that they are in the game as they're giving us a bit of space to play out from the back. Kessié loves to just drive with that ball. Absolutely love that from him as Dembele unlucky. João Palhinha on the move as well as Aitor Buñuel cuts away from us. Robertone through the middle. That's Lucas Nemecha. That's a cross into Lazo. Samu turns. Kessié with a good block. That was close as it's still gone out to Alex Centelles. And we're trying to get in front of us, man, a little bit there. It's squeezed past us. Back heel, they're building up rather slowly here. They're a very good team, you know, as Lazo cuts away. They're like the Burnley of La Liga. Centelles around, just weaving in and out is the left back, and now goes back again. What are they doing to us? Just absolutely running Mazraoui wild as Lazo into Robertone, and finally we get it away. However, not for long as I'm trying to get Gavi on for Pedri. Go a little bit more defensive in the middle as Christiansen. That was a perfectly timed tackle. Buñuel with the throw-in. And Dest got there but didn't get it away convincingly. This is his mistake. Yari Vasharian gives it back into Buñuel. Can't get round us again, but he does skip past us eventually. Christiansen, it's gone in the middle. Nemecha with the shot and a big block. Ronnie Araujo. Oh, it's good to have you back. And they're getting a little bit closer as Nemecha with an overhead kick. Right, they're trying everything now. We've got to take another chance. I said I'd take 1-0, but I can't see it turning out to be that. As Ousmane Dembele across the middle. Kessié with a flick on to Gavi. Just fizz that into Dembele. Let him run with it. Ousmane Dembele slows down for his man to come closer, but he isn't coming closer. He's timing his tackle, but he doesn't time it right. And that back heel, why? Very poor from Gavi as a ball onto Andy Rinomhota, I'm guessing that is. Or maybe a striker Rinomhota, I don't know. Maybe they're just attacking. And he's going forward as Gil squeezes away through that little gap there as Dembele waits for Serginho Dest. Plays a 1-2, good 1-2 as well. And we're going to zigzag it through the middle. Frankie de Jong now back into Kessié. Get it through that gap. Oh, and Gavi. Gavi's not having a good season this year. He's in the way. And we're holding on for dear life a little bit here. Only Adama's goal separates the sides. As that's gone down the side. Buriel. Araujo's come a long way. Just get back in shape, mate. Get back in shape. Kessié, you come across. Leave the edge of the box. They're not going there as they're going around the box. They're getting it into the middle. Robertone passes it back. And oh, what a shocker that is. They might have ruined the move right here as all Gil needs to do is just power this forward. Keep going, Daniel Hill, as now that's a cut inside to Ousmane. Clever pass. Adama, Frankie, Gavi, now into the path of Dembele off the post. Chance to seal it. Haven't done. Adama fizzes it into Gil. Can't get his shot off. Frankie keeps it alive. Good end to this game. Just doesn't get there. Gil, header, Frankie, blocked, and Gavi saved. Just blow the whistle right there, referee. I don't mind about the corner. As, yeah, we can whip it in. I don't think they're going to get time from whatever happens. Araujo's up. Doesn't get there. Still, the game goes on, though. Christiansen into Ousmane. Hits Nemecha, but the final whistle is blown. Oh, as long as we beat Sevilla in a simulation, that is a big banana skin avoided right there. Almeria, a very well-coached, well-structured side. Good work. We're on the march, as I didn't even check that Sevilla are above us. Oh, maybe I've made a mistake with the games we're playing. I've changed my mind last minute as well, because I thought we've played Sevilla so many times. At least the boys are happy, though, with the game time that they got. Can't guarantee they won't be rotated out, though, as Gavi wanted by Milan, but that's nowhere near his release clause. The youngster ain't going anywhere, despite him not growing into the team as... Oh, that is terrible! To say he didn't get the crucial injury sign. Memphis has a hyperextended knee injury. He's out for 4 weeks! 4 weeks without the Dutchman! What a shame that is. As I've done the press conference, tried to motivate the boys as much as possible, and everyone does look motivated. Even Aubameyang is extra happy. Now that is a shock to me. Put Ezaloui back in the bench as we put De Ligt in the team. Gil will start the game with Braithwaite on the bench. I've opted for him over Aubameyang. Please don't call me crazy. As both fullbacks have gone up a rating as well. Cucurella and Mazraoui, very nice. And the two wingers are the same. Traore, I want to see more of the same, son. Very impressed. Might even start against Atletico if you give me a good performance, as they're more energised than us. As it is a 1-0 win, though, Frankie de Jong with it, avoided the banana skin and won in the simulation against Sevilla. What more can you ask for? Absolutely brilliant as... Oh, that's brilliant as well. Nico Gonzalez returns from injury. Good to have the youngster back as Adama. I'm glad that he's fallen back in love with the club again. It is really nice to see. As on the other hand, Aubameyang... I don't want you injured again. That's what I'm going to say, but I just don't see it working for him here. In fact, I have looked at releasing him, but of course, when I go to click it, I cannot release the player. That's ongoing transfer negotiations. So, I'm just going to see how it goes with him. He's still got a year left after this year on his contract. And he's higher paid than De Ligt, Araujo, Dembele, Dani Olmo, Mazraoui, most of the first teamers. He's got to go. He ain't a Barcelona man anymore, as Atletico de Madrid is the next team up. We are 3 points behind them. We've made us way up to 5th, so slightly climbing back up. Not completely there just yet, as I think I am going to play the same team as well. It worked out well. Gil up front. Very nice to see him actually getting some game time and his fitness up. Traore, haven't seen him go off that red diamond for ages. And Araujo building his fitness up. Let's go again. But this, of course, is the biggest challenge that we've had in a while. Atletico Madrid, we beat them to kind of clinch the title last season. It was a big win. As you can see, the fans coming in. We're going to skip this because we want to look at the team immediately. What a view of the stadium that is as well. What a stadium, as Jan Oblak still in goal, going up in rating with Roberto, our ex-right-back right there, Laporte, Jimenez and Cooper Miners at left-back, Jared Bowen, De Frutos, Andrew Robertson, the central midfield captain for some reason, and Marino on the left, with Patrick Schick and Antoine Griezmann. With the injuries we've got at the moment, they are very, very close to catching us on rating, and this should be a very, very close game. Excited to see the outcome of this one, as Pedri straight away on the ball, running forward. Just don't give it away. Keep possession. We've got a young striker up front, and, well, all of our front three are second choice, or was second choice last season, so we've got to see how we do with these. There's Adama Traore round the outside into Mazraoui. Can we get an early goal? Back post, Ousmane Dembele! Good save. Maybe corners is what we play for in this game. We do have the big man on there. We've got Ronald Araujo and Matheus de Ligt from corners. Two centre-backs you want going up, as Laporte wins that one though. At least our man's not injured. Robertson to take it down. It's a huge game is this one, as Jared Bowen round. Cucurella steps across. Kessié, Frankie de Jong, now Adama Traore. Can we get it through that gap? Brilliant ball onto Gil, who hasn't scored in Barcelona colours just yet, and cannot beat Jan Oblak. Looks like it was a bit panicked from him right there, but we do win the corner. We'll go for the big man again. We're going to go central in the box because they've got a lot of players at the near post. De Ligt just gets his head scraping on it. Can he win this ball? He does. Ronnie Araujo. Oh, that's a tackle and a half from Griezmann. Kessié on the ball right here. 25 minutes into this one. You can just hear the whistles as they cannot get on the ball. They can't get it off of us. And we are just playing some beautiful passing stuff until we do something stupid like that. Straight away we tried to pass to Kessié and it doesn't work out, as Andrew Robertson round the corner. Griezmann tackled right there, but not a good tackle from us. It's over the top into Mikel Merino, now into Cooper Miners. They're coming forward round the corner. Not a good ball. Not a classic this game by any means of the imagination, as Kessié tried to get that pass off, unsuccessful, but we do win it back. Matheus de Ligt into Mazraoui, down the line to Adama. That's a good ball, but still, like I said, cutting edge and final pass. Both teams are lacking it, as Griezmann round the corner. We just couldn't get there with De Ligt, and Schick to give it to Antoine. He's going to go out wide to Jared Bowen, of all people, to run down this wing. Tried to step across, haven't got there. In the middle, we're just chasing shadows a little bit. Jared Bowen, and Ter Stegen has to punch. The amount of attacks we've got the potential of having, but we don't make the most of them. As Schick, Ter Stegen, that was bouncing around everywhere for him, but we've got to take the most of these counter-attacking chances we get, or else they'll just park the bus and steal a goal from somewhere as they've tackled us. Robertson, we are dropping back ourselves. Kessié coming forward, but the final or half-time whistle goes. Getting ahead of myself right there, as it is 0-0 at the Wanda Metropolitano. I think that's how you say it. Might be wrong again, but it's definitely not a classic. Hopefully we can turn it more into a classic in this second half, as Cucurella into Ousmane. Actually, I'll take it not being a classic as long as we get a result, as Daniel Gill keeping it away. A little drag on his shoulder there from Robbo, which you kind of expect from the Scotsman. Did put him off a little bit of Schick through to Griezmann, and they've got a little bit of a gap. De Ligt has to get his tackle right, or just mark his man steadily as he's offside. Good work. All about timing as Pedri. Whoa. There was a bit of a wild tackle that came in there. Good job he didn't connect as Kessié through that gap into Gill. Can we get a run, Ousmane? Please down this wing. Let's liven up a little bit, shall we? A good ball into Frankie de Jong. And a brilliant save by the goalkeeper. Still corner ball for us. And we'll try and arrange this right. We'll take the man away at the front post. And then we'll sneak De Ligt round the back. That's a good ball into Matthijs De Ligt. What a save from Oblak. A man's gone down. I think it's Laporte, but what a save. Now that was world class as I'm trying something. Dembele is going to go up front for me. Gill's going to get his rest. He's not really up to the derby games just yet, or the fierce games. It's not exactly a derby. And Eze will come on the wing. He'll get his chance to play in one as Kessié across. Frankie de Jong, good opportunity. Tries to squeeze it through the gap. Again, just a tad unlucky as Robertson down the line into Merino. Merino, I don't know what he's going to do with it. He's going to give it to Griezmann. De Ligt with the block. Mazraoui's good there to get a rebound, but Frankie de Jong, what are you doing? It's through the middle. João Felix, look at the space for Griezmann. Big save by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. That can be the difference between a title-winning campaign or not, because these are a big rival, of course. What a save as corner comes in. Mazraoui away. They still keep it. It might be them swinging on the side of momentum. Ter Stegen again. And a replay here of that goal line clearance. It was just Jarrett Bowen it smacked in the face. I'm going to make that change as well. Dani Olmo for Dembele right now. We're going to make that change right here as 72 minutes on the clock. That should be an easy one. Eze with the header away. It's literally in his name as still the ball around our penalty area. Griezmann, get a tackle in Frankie. That's going to maybe be a warning as Merino into Griezmann. João Felix across. Not a good pass. Lively ending to this game as Kessié is tackled. And the referee just allows no advantage. That is stupid. João Felix, Antoine Griezmann, allowed through the middle. No one closing him down. And Atletico Madrid go in front. And it is our ex-player with it. That is horrific defending. It's so shoddy. It's unreal. João Felix, De Ligt. Matthijs De Ligt. It's a curling kick that. But I can't get over how our big centre-backs made the error. Down to us to attack again as Eze on the ball. Pedri fizzes that into Marc Cucurella. We've got to be quick. 10 minutes. Get attacking, boys, as Eze on the ball. Adama's just in front of him. Nowhere to go for the youngster as Kessié with a tackle, a strong one. Man's shouting for a free kick. I think that's a bit weird as Frankie de Jong onto Eze again and tackled. Just trying to cut through as Mazraoui. Frankie was right side of his man there as well. But one too many passes as the panic is setting in. Adama, what are you doing on the left, mate? What are you doing on the left? Laporte to get this ball. Pedri on his back. He fizzes it away. João Felix, good step in from Araujo, but he's still round him. João Felix, no, not Kessié. Ter Stegen's come a long way. Got the pass away. And Pedri with a good ball around the corner. We are attacking. How's that not going through? And we might have just gone 2-0 down with that little mistake. Antoine Griezmann, good touch in front of him. Ter Stegen wins the race. No way, is that a foul? Ref! You are kidding me. Griezmann with a free kick. And that's the game over. We're not going to get a counter-attack from this. Jarrett Bowen for Daniel Vass. That is the chance over. Antoine Griezmann from range and over the bar. Final whistle goes. We lose to Atleti. Oh my days. De Ligt with the mistake. But I've got to say, a poor refereeing game. We're riddled with injuries. That game came at the wrong time. A narrow 1-0 defeat at the hands of Antoine Griezmann. Sickening game that one as we move on to the Champions League. And I'm actually thinking about rotation here. We've got to get the only players that we have available at the club right now, which are in the first team for that last game. We've got to keep them fit. So playing in midweek isn't ideal. You can see the changes we've been forced to make. I have rotated it rather roughly, but I'm going to go with it. With Neto in goal, Dest, Piqué, Christensen and Balde at the back with Busquets, Gavi and Pedri. Ilias, Olmo and Ezelawi up front. Now, I know what you're thinking. Max, what is that? What are you doing? But yeah, I'm going to trust the two youngsters. And Danny Olmo can play centre forward, so I've changed it from cam to centre forward. See if he can do the business. So let's see how we fare against the Russian side. As please, don't let us down, boys. It's a 2-1 win with the youngsters, and they're doing better than the actual team. Ize with a goal, and Ilias got the other one. Both wingers that have stepped in, with Kuchka getting theirs late on. But I tell you what, blessing in disguise maybe the injury to Ansu Fati. Maybe we've found out about Ilias and Ize. Or maybe I'm dreaming too much. We keep moving as Valladolid are going to be the final game up in this episode. And of course it's a simulation as we've got to get the team right. Let's have a look what we can do with it. As, oh my days, they've agreed it. Oh, Aubameyang will leave the club. He's going to Aston Villa. Oh, they've settled on a wage for him. Good, that saved us money from releasing. And of course got him out of this club as there's all the players going on the international duty. Just hope they can form for their actual team. Please say they can. As, yeah, we've got a decent enough bench. Gavi taking a rest as I put Gonzalez, who's injured, on it. But hopefully could get a couple of minutes. As his manager rating's going up, but we're falling down the table. Makes sense as Valladolid away from home. Don't drop points, boys. We don't just drop points. We lose by 4 goals at home. What a shocker. Slavia with 2 to start off with. Frankie de Jong, Svanberg, Adama and Adrian Marin. Now this is a disgrace. That's a game that could get me sacked if I was the real life manager. Changes have got to be made next episode. We're down to 9th and teams below us have games in hand, which it ain't good enough. We're 10th. We are 10th now. Valladolid closing the gap between us, and I hate that the manager rating goes up because you're doing these board things, but you're underperforming in the league. We're not going to win the title as it's going. How many points are we off? We won it last year. We've already took double the defeats we did last year. We took 2 all year round, or 3 maybe. 12 points we're on. Real Madrid are on 20. I'm sick of this just back and forth between us both. We have got to get winning in this league and not just letting them win it. Let us win it. Let them win it. It's embarrassing. Must step it up. As I keep on saying that we've lost as main players, we've only lost 2. Ansu and Depay. Carrasco, no offence mate, you're not a serious first team player. We've only got 2 of us main players out at the moment, but we're still doing absolutely shocking, so there's a problem. Look, we've got strongest midfield and strongest defence. I mean, we're scoring goals well, we've scored 2 goals, we've conceded 4. The problem lies at the defence for some reason. De Ligt and Araujo, is it working, is it not? Does Andreas Christensen step back in? We've got some problems to fix. We've just got some problems that we need to dreaded fix quick as well, or we'll lose this title already. As thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Yep, that's a bit of a dramatic end, I know, but don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well, so you don't miss an episode in the future. That's been basically my episodes of rants today. Don't know what to clickbait this title, because no good's come of it, has it? Maybe Champions League wins, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, in a bit, road to 6K, and peace.